I haven't seen Trump look more relaxed.
That nigga, this nigga
Yeah, he was stressed out. He was stressed out his entire presidency. Hey, he was the most chill I've seen.
But somebody that's going on trial, that nigga looked unfucking bothered.
I'm bothered. Like, why am I here again? I remember.
Yo.
I love to go to my memes, yo. It's a meme circulating with Trump with it, like when your favorite dancer comes on stage with the stretch marks.
Yeah.
And he reached in his pocket and he pulled out about $40 and he was counting it. He was like, "Yeah, all right, I got the 40.
Got that?
All right, I got the 40. You know what I'm saying?
Perfect.
Yeah, ain't nothing worse than like when you don't got it and you in the wrong place to not have it. Like you just like, damn, I don't want to go to the account. I don't need to take more money out. I got bills to pay.
Not today.
I'll take a little $20.
You can't. Don't put that evil on me.
You gotta be resourceful. You gotta take that money and make it more money. It's like if you go to the strip club, if I only got $20, I'm gonna start picking up money that falls near me.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So I might have had $20 and I threw money. I left with $24.
Well, you know what's funny about the strip club convo? Before we go into the main convo for the show, because we just doing the intro right now. But before we go into the main convo, there's something I really had to think about recently. Like having kids will make you look at life so differently. Like, as a girl dad, you would think the things that are on your mind is like, keeping them off the pole and shit like that. But it's not like that when you have kids. They catch you off guard with shit, and it makes you think. Like, I was watching my daughter, right, and she has this knack for just destroying everything around her. Like, it's like if the place is too neat, she's uncomfortable. She has to fuck it up. So, like, she'll, see a couple of papers on the table and just throw them shits. Like, she would just fling them shits in the air and be amazed looking at it like it's like confetti. Falling from the sky. Exactly, yeah. And I was like amazed because I was like, damn, is that why we like throwing money as men? Is it sexual at all, or is it just a childlike fascination with seeing this explosion falling from the sky? Because we're just like, we're big kids at the end of the day.
Every time I throw money, I feel like I'm in paid in full.
I feel like, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? I just want to be around some
it's
love
just
tonight.
Exactly. I can't even explain. I don't know why. And if you're watching this, please chime in. What is the joy you get from going to the strip club? I don't know how to articulate this, but it's something to it that it just feels great being able to just chuck that shit and not care about it, of course. It's like being able to not have it bother your financial, situation. Just it's fun.
I mean, at that point, you put money to the side to support, the needy.
You gotta give back. You gotta give back.
Gotta give back.
Gotta give back. Oh man.
Welcome. How y'all doing today? I know that was a long intro. We didn't even do our usual beat.
We really didn't. And we didn't even introduce each other. Listen, I'm your host, Alan A.B. That's J. Obama. And this is the Just Advice Podcast. Welcome.
How you guys doing today? I mean, I would love for somebody to actually respond to this.
I love how you talk to the camera like they could talk back.
I genuinely want to know like how people are doing.
How y'all doing? I feel like you know what you do this like Dora the Explorer shit. Like, is there a monkey behind us? Matt, how y'all doing today?
I mean, I actually work on TV, so I know what it's like to break the fourth wall and look at the people. It's like, oh my gosh, yo. Like, yeah, there's a camera there. Oh, I thought he was talking to me. I thought the actor was talking to me.
Did they go tell you they had a good day or fine?
Oh, the
we had some coffee today.
No, I mean, like, I would like that comment.
They're going to be in the comments like, yo, our day was cool.
I mean, like, mental health is a real thing, and I would appreciate if people respected that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm asking you a serious question, chat. I need to know, are you okay? And if you're not, I'm definitely one of the people you could.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a shot of that heavy.
I'm definitely one of those people you can hit
I'm
up.
gonna need a shot. That's how we started.
That's how we started.
Yeah, we're gonna we'll give y'all some product placement.
He said product
You
placement.
want some coke to wash that down?
He said
I'm a
what?
grown ass man.
I'm a Pepsi guy.
Excuse me.
Oh, that no. Oh, naggers. Oh, naggers.
Nagger.
Hey, that's what we said. Oh, I get it. All right. No, I mean, yo, they turned that into a funny meme.
Well, since you talk about memes, you want to intro the subject for us?
Well, yeah. I mean, like, I feel like we got to take people to school here.
Yeah.
Well, it's not advice per se, but I mean, like, we just give people a little memeology, a little meme 101.
A little meme 101.
Yeah, like give people
Sounds
a little.
like a good idea.
Give people a little, a refresher because I get.
Boom, boom, boom,
I mean, like, no, I mean, really, like, I think, like, because I get 1,000.
Why we randomly breaking the song? Like, yo, we're special.
I get a
Bracelet of man. Break it down.
I get 1,000 DMs a day.
Mm-hmm.
No exaggeration.
I believe it.
No exaggeration.
Yeah.
And about 999 of them come from one person. and I'm saying their videos, their edits, their memes.
Sounds like Baby Reindeer to me.
Huh?
Sounds like Baby Reindeer to me.
Baby Reindeer. I don't know. I don't know that reference.
Dude.
You gonna have to fill me
It's a
in.
Netflix show.
You should watch it. You got some homework for you.
Yeah, you should watch Baby Reindeer.
You should
Baby
watch
Reindeer?
Baby Reindeer.
Yeah,
Binge that.
Homework.
She's talking about somebody.
Is that something I can watch with the wife? Or
Yes,
is that
absolutely.
something-
You and the wife should watch it together. Absolutely.
You should. You should.
Is it something that's gonna get me?
No, it's
Your
not.
Your Honor, is it something that's going to get me in trouble?
No.
All right.
I think your wife will find that interesting.
Whoever it is that's sending you all these messages, maybe you should send them this movie. Let them watch it.
They probably saw it already.
They probably did. It's probably them.
Ness, I will be sending you. Ness.
Shut the fuck up! Oh my god! Yo, that's not fair! What the fuck is going on? Nah, you not. You violated. It's inside war. No one's gonna get this joke. We're not being fair. No one's gonna get this joke with us.
All right.
Yeah,
That's my friend.
Throw a little shade on the pod.
That wasn't shade. I enjoy it. I send about 800 back. So
No, fuck that. Yo, y'all are part of our inside joke. Fuck that. We gonna bring y'all in. This is our personal boy. Mm-hmm. My nigga said so many memes. He's really, I don't know.
He's on it. I never found anybody on it more than me. And I said I send about 800, and he sends about 999. He'll hit you with that $1, Bob. You know what I'm saying? You like, oh,
you don't even gotta respond. He's gonna keep sending.
Oh yeah, no. You gotta get.
You could be like, yo,
and they hit every time.
They are hitting.
They hit every time.
That's means
it's the best of the best. The Nest has the best of the best.
I ain't gonna lie. You know what?
It's something like Memester-piece theater.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, man.
Oh.
Come on. Yeah, it definitely is.
Memester-piece theater.
It definitely is.
You
And
know
you
what's
definitely
funny?
have to look out for
I
that.
don't want to break up the flow, but I just had to say this. It's funny as hell conversation. We could probably delete this. I don't know. If
No, we're not deleting anything.
But this,
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
it's funny because Ness is one of our close friends. So it's funny that we have this convo because I had a heart-to-heart with Ness recently. I was like, yo, Ness, like, I was bothered. I was so triggered.
You bothered?
I was bothered.
And that's the difference between people because I want more.
Look,
I need more.
No.
I create content out of this
Let me
stuff.
explain why I'm bothered.
Yeah.
Such a rude host. I'm bothered. And that is exactly why I'm offended. Let me tell you why I'm bothered first. Look. Look, I came to my boy heart to heart. I'm very open about how I feel about with my friends. You know, I don't hold grudge. You know, some people hold grudges with their loved ones. Some people will sit there and for real shit. Some people will sit here, kiki with you all day, laugh it up, and have a whole gripe
resentment,
animosity. And that's some nasty work right there. Whoever you are out there, if that's what you do, you're a nasty individual. I just don't like to fake it with my friends. If I don't feel like something's right, I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna come to you. You know, y'all know I'm open minded. I don't give a fuck. Now I stepped to my boy Des. It's my boy. It's my little brother. I said, yo, Des, I'm a little hurt, man. He said, what happened? He was so, you know, and that's just in his own world. You don't really care much, you know. So I was like, yo, man, as a friend, I'm hurt that you don't support our pod, man. I said, yo, I ain't never seen you like sharing that. And you know what? You know why it bothered me? It really bothered me, right? Because I'm sorry to put my personal out here. I hope this isn't nothing too crazy. So I hope he's okay with me sharing the story. It's not, unless you know you're my boy. I ain't never gonna put nothing up to violate you, right? I had seen him repost a flyer from one of our high school classmates. But the person ain't really somebody that's cool with us like that. It was like a distant friend. And I was like, damn, I seen Ness had reposted it, and the person didn't even like the shit. And I was like, I wish this nigga reposted my shit. I would have liked it and commented and everything. You know what I'm saying? I would have been like, yo,
I'm pregnant too.
You posted my shit like this, nigga. I would have been fucking hyped. You know, I'm like, yo, Ness, as a friend, I don't think I should explain to you how to support friends. We got to be able to, like, you know, like some of my friends, they do it naturally. I shout out to the ones, y'all know who y'all are.
They definitely know
y'all know who y'all are. Y'all comment, y'all like, y'all doing what you're supposed to as friends.
I mean, like literally, like my boys, Sean Chimney, Skills the Great.
Yeah, it's so amazing seeing friends do what friends are supposed to do, right? And maybe this is a conversation that we could have in its own. But I had actually said, yo, Ness, you know, I don't want to be annoying. Like, I feel bad even complaining about this, but yo, man, I wish you could support me a little more. Honestly, I know it ain't gonna change nothing, but if anyone, you want your best friends to support you. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and he was like, yo, it didn't come across my algorithm.
It didn't.
Nigga said that shit come across my nigga. Son.
I'm gonna leave it alone. That's it. This is super. Listen.
Wow. Yo, son. I was fighting it so hard to not be triggered because I'm like, nigga, we live together, nigga. You live here, nigga. We film right next door, nigga. Nigga, you sent me like 100 memes a day, nigga. We're on the same algorithm at this point. I don't see nothing but the shit you sending me. Like, ain't no way we on a different timeline anymore. Oh shit! So when you said that shit, oh my god, it triggered me so much because I was like, yo, that ass had a heart to heart. You know what? And as a friend, I don't ever mind calling my friends. I'll tell you that's some real bullshit right there. You know that, right? Like, we got. Yo, hey, that's my boy.
I have Ness in a group chat in which we send memes.
Oh shit!
Wait, and I posted a podcast link in that group chat. I swear. So I don't know. You know, he has my group chat too. Who knows?
Yeah, that's some bullshit time. This nigga been over here bullshit. You ain't low. That we giving us that autistic look, nigga. I know you fucking know what you're doing, nigga.
He like,
yo.
And Ness is gonna give the real guy on the couch answer. You're worried about the wrong things. What you need to be worried about is the task in hand.
bro,
which is finding your friend.
Boy, yo,
oh my goodness!
You sometimes real life is the funniest shit you can laugh at. I swear to God.
I'm sorry,
but no, you know what though? I guess I'm sorry. Before we jump into the convo, I know we're going to talk about the original memes, right? But like, really, I think this is a conversation that needs to be had, right? Like, when are you allowed to be? All right, so are you allowed to be upset if your friends don't support you?
I mean, you know what? It all depends on how you are as a person, because at the same time, like I bring a separate subject up, which will directly correlate with this same situation. I would send a mass text to my group, to another group chat that I have, to support the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would individually send it in text message. So, and then you don't respond to the text message as I texted you something.
Yeah.
You don't respond to the text message at all.
Mm-hmm. But
you're in a group chat that we got laughing at a cat and a pumpkin. Like, oh man, that's hilarious.
You know what it is?
But I mean, like, it's like, I don't know. What is it? Is it because it's not the? I don't know. It's not the popular.
I think it's because it's funny. As much as I think Ross is corny for the way that whole Drake battle went, I think Ross, he had a really dope snippet out. I'm gonna play the snippet. Ross, he had this to say, right? Ross had something to say about friends supporting you, and this is kind of how it went. I'm gonna play the snippet.
We live in a time right now where everybody want to be so cool, they won't even rep their homies because they don't want to. I don't want to like that. I don't want to post that because I don't even know how that is. If you my homie, you my homie. I wake up in the morning, I sip a little champagne, I be smoking a blunt. I'm not even listening to what you talking about. If I come across, if that thing pop up and it say D-Wade, I'm liking it. I don't even give a damn what that was. We ain't got time to listen to everything, but I know that's my dog. I know that's my homie. If I'm rocking with you, that's why I'm following you. If I ain't fuck with you, I ain't following you. If I come across it, I'm liking it. I don't even know if the song was whack. I don't even know if I ain't like none of that artwork, but guess what? I fuck with you.
So what you think about that Rick Ross clip?
No, I mean, like, he was speaking truth. He was speaking truth. It's indicative of how I respond to things that I see on my timeline. It's like mostly everything that comes across it. I'm liking and scrolling on to the next thing. I might not even see what it is.
For real though.
But I know it's somebody that I follow.
Yeah.
And
nah, I'm the same way, bro. Like if you my nigga, if you one of my boys, or one of my homegirls, I know people that I didn't even have a relationship with, but it was like a third person party. Like a friend of a friend had a business that she started, and I didn't need none of that shit. I got lotion at home, I got skincare products, but I still, here's $20. Here's, let me get some of that shit. Send it to me. Oh, you went to school with me there. Let me get one of them hats. It's like I'm not really afraid to like share my money amongst. I mean, I'm not saying I have a lot. We don't got it like that, but I think that we'll be quicker to go give that money to a stranger than our own people, and I hate that sometimes about us. Like, we do have a crab in a barrel mentality with our black people sometimes, and it is something that is concerning because I'm a person that doesn't operate that way. So for me, it's so far removed. So when I do see it, I don't want to have to correct it, I guess, because it feels icky to have to correct another adult. But if you my niggas, I have a right to say something to you because you in my circle now. I'm vulnerable around you. I want to know that you really are in my circle and that you ain't just here coasting. Because it's easy to say, yo, we believed in you when you make it. It's easy to say, yo, nigga, we see you, nigga, when you up. But when you down and you need the support, that's when niggas is hard to find. And it's like, I don't want to have to look for niggas in these moments. I need y'all to really ride with me and push me and motivate me. Y'all love me, right? I need that. And you know what? And shout out to my friend Ness. I hope I don't make him uncomfortable by throwing his name in this convo, but I'm happy that me and him could have an open conversation as friends. And he was like, yo, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. We were able to keep it accountable. And I think it's open for conversation. You can have these convos with your friends. You don't have to. I don't think you necessarily have to go to just feeling some kind of way either. You know what I'm saying? Because that's another thing that we could do wrong. We could be like right and wrong at the same time. We could be right and feeling hurt that our friends aren't in that supportive nature with us. But it is sometimes up to us to show people how to love us or how to be there for us and how to what our boundaries are too.
And that comes from people thinking that, like some of them, like people don't have followers. So people feel like I only have my friends up here, a couple of my friends up here. They follow, they got 56 followers, but they follow 373 people. Mm-hmm. Because all they do is go up there and look at stuff and laugh. So they look at it like, what I do wouldn't affect what you have going on, and they don't understand that. Every little
it does. It
repost, every little that affects the algorithm. That affects other people seeing it and things of that nature. So they definitely big or small, you definitely want support from wherever it could come from.
Absolutely. Have you ever had to have those hard conversations with any friends before? Have you ever had to address that, or how do you feel about addressing that?
No comment.
No. I mean, that's actually a regular conversation with me, dealing with marketing and dealing with social media as a whole. Yeah. From day one has been a challenge.
I gotta be honest with you, J.O. That's one of the things I admire about you. Your tenacity. I think that you have a bold spirit, and I think that's something that I definitely will say is one of your strong suits. When it comes down to it, I've seen the way that you blast, your streaming. Like, I know that you do your streams on Twitch, and you do your live streaming.
That I haven't seen you in.
I was one of your first subscribers.
Got him.
Follower, I have a list of all my subscribers.
Back to the subject. Back out of this rabbit hole. Like I was saying, man, you really, no matter how many times we ignore your posts, you still send that shit.
I'm live right now. Check it out. Yo, and I talk about my podcast all the time.
Gets
Make sure you
desperate with it, and he's like, "Yo, mental health alert, please check in." I'm like, nigga, you're fucked up for this.
Check it on your girlfriend.
Check it on your real friend. Seriously. It's a notification. If you see this notification,
nigga's gonna be a sicko. He gonna be like, yo, Amber Alert, nigga.
Oh.
Check on Twitch. Mayday, immediate click here.
If you don't click this,
somebody might get hurt. This could be serious.
I mean, it's an art to this.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Not the art.
It's an art to it. I mean, you gotta make people talk about your posts when you're not there. If they're not talking about your posts when you're not there, then you haven't done your job. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like mission accomplished. You know what I'm saying? I'm gratified, even knowing.
You're about to have people ignoring Amber Alerts now.
Which fucking thing?
That's fucking thing. So, Yeah, man. But nah, but real shit, yo. You know what though? I will end on this. You know, I think it's still bittersweet symphony. You know, the fact I'll say this as a business, as an entrepreneur, as a creative, you know what? As much as it does feel good to know your friends are there, it really doesn't matter ultimately. In the grand scheme of things, you do want to build your thing up to the point where people fuck with it organically and find your audience. So it's not a bad thing either. You know what I'm saying? Because it just
really
trains
is
you to
because-
really pay attention and key in on the people that really are part of your flock.
And that's why I continue to post, my stream and things like that. It's about consistency.
Yeah.
Eventually, you're gonna either get tired of seeing the snippet of what I'm posting and check out the whole thing, or you'll just like it just to get it out of the way. Like I'm tired of him sending me this. Let me just see what the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? And that it eventually works. It is depending on the relationship you have with the person. They may know exactly who you are and know your sense of humor and know where the thing you're sending is coming from, as opposed to someone who wouldn't know and they may take it as being annoying, being forced. You know what I'm saying? Like forced to fuck. Like damn, he's forcing me to fuck with it, and that's because they don't. You said
Grinding.
And that's because they don't know you. They don't get where you coming from, so they wouldn't know how to take how to take 1,000 memes from someone a day. Like yo, my phone is blowing up from someone. Like this is annoying.
Yeah. Well, I mean that's. I guess it's a part of what your comfort zone is too. I mean, everybody has their own boundaries. I know. I mean, sometimes I put my phone on Do Not Disturb because I'm just so busy. I don't want to be distracted, And I know sometimes, especially women, be like, "Oh, your phone rings." I'm like, relax. I'm here trying to fucking mow the lawn, and I need to be like, or like I'm in the back.
Huh? What did it say?
Like,
popcorn right now?
like,
Oh, okay. All right, let me call you back. I'm kind of busy.
I just think that, it's important to have boundaries. So, I mean, I get it if you don't want people sending you all that all day. But again, it's just like, when it comes down to it, it's just about being around people that, it's being around people that champion you. And I think that it's important too. I think that it says a lot because the people that are really there for you, they don't need to receive something to support you. They don't need to wait till you get there to be there for you. It's just about, this is the energy I want around me, and it's just about, and then sometimes it's just not everyone's cup of tea, and you can't force everything. I think that even in those friends that don't do that, it doesn't mean they're bad friends because they can still be good friends. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that it's just this isn't one of their social cues where they're not able to really pick up. And some people aren't socially equipped.
But here goes the annoying.
Yeah.
Sometimes the force is needed. Use the force. You have to be really persistent with it, man. You gotta, because sometimes people really, like I'm a person and people really do get busy. They don't have enough time to sit and watch a full podcast. Let's say they're in a relationship. Their girl might not be into what the fuck we talking about, so they wouldn't want to sit there and watch that with their girl. So that time is utilized for something else, another show or something that would entertain that moment. You know what I'm saying? And that's your free time to really get a chance to watch something. So you would understand that.
Yeah.
As opposed to
everybody's not entertained the same way, and and I agree. Look,
like,
I hate when people try to make black people a monolith, like we are all the same, we do the same thing. That's the most racist shit in the world. When they try to make us all fit one box, like we all check off the same shit, like it doesn't work that way. You know, it's not real life. And I think you got to be real with yourself in that way too, so that you're not here being bothered by everybody not on your shit. Like, damn, why she don't like my fucking country music, bitch? Listen, everybody don't fuck with country. You just got to be humble a little bit, relax. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? Like
everybody don't know who Leanne Rhymes is. And Garth Brooks.
But I mean,
not everyone knows Garth Brooks.
No, everybody doesn't know.
It is what it is. You know,
a lot of these posts that people are sending to people on a daily basis, I think they classify all of them as memes. They classify them all as memes, and they have a bunch of different genres like voiceovers, edits, what you consider an actual meme. So that led us to create this subject, Memology, this segment, Memology 101. It gives you an outlook on what exactly a meme is, the history of it,
a little bit of the breakdown.
Just where a meme comes from, because like I said, you get 1,000 posts a day, and people consider all of them memes. Now, in the beginning, we considered a meme something that had a post, a worded post on. We considered a meme a post with words on top and words on the bottom.
So that's what the original meme.
That was what an original meme was considered to be. Mm-hmm. That's what a meme was. And it's transcended. It has evolved, because now I see memes where there's only writing at the top of them, as opposed to writing on the top and the bottom. It's more. It was formatted more for Instagram when it updated in the late, in the 20-teens, late 20-teens.
So you're saying it was formed for Instagram?
I feel like the memes ended up formatting more for Instagram. That's when they ended up going to a single layer on top. A single, words layered on top, and then words on the bottom. I mean, no words on the bottom, just the post and then words on the top.
Well, I'm not sure. I do remember the original memes back in the day. It used to be like a picture and like bold text, top and bottom. Like it was a general, like all caps normally.
All caps, of course. Like whited out letters.
Yeah.
That was, and that's generally what you would consider a meme to be. But then, like I said, people would send all of those memes to people.
Yo, this is that gas. You be having some different shit, my nigga. I'm sorry to interrupt. This nigga has some good ass weeds. It's something different. When you get some good weed, boy. What you spending on your weed, my friend? It's some good shit. I'm sorry, Bob.
Shout out to Loud Brothers.
Shout out to Loud Brothers. My bad, J.O. I wasn't trying to be rude. I'm sorry, but just keeping the natural flow of the show, of course, too. But I was looking at the memes online, and I was looking at the definition while you were explaining like the original concepts. I was looking at the definition. I don't know if you mind me sharing it with the audience. So basically, it says here a meme is an idea, behavior, style, or usage that spreads from person to person within a culture. It also gives a second definition: an amusing or interesting item, such as a caption picture, like you were talking about, or a video or genre of items that is spread widely online, especially through social media.
Is that the Urban
That
Dictionary?
was the Merriam-Webster site. like the original, like that's like the first thing that pops up when I Google it. Like when I Googled like what a meme is, that was like the first thing that like showed up.
So they gave multiple meanings as opposed to like they gave what I consider is, which was the original, and they gave whatever sense between. So they basically classified as they basically overturned what I'm saying. They said that they classify everything that people send. It says something that spreads between.
Well, yeah, they didn't. They didn't really limit it. They didn't really limit it to the structure.
Yeah, they didn't limit it to the structure. But
they just said basically like again like an idea of behavior that's used spread from person to person within the culture, or amusing or interesting items such as a caption picture, blah blah blah, that is spread widely online. So basically, like anything that's spread widely, like something I guess anything that. I don't know if the widely spread part is what dictates a meme anymore, because I think even that's a little bit outdated as a description. Because even when you think about memes, just because it's a meme doesn't have to be widely spread for it to be a meme anymore. It's like that's a viral meme, yeah. But I mean, I could create a meme and have it in the house, posted on the wall. It doesn't have to be viral for it to be a meme. I think I think that's something that does need to be more fine-tuned, though. I think even Webster's definition isn't quite accurate, because,
I mean,
it
counteracts.
If it's
I guess
physical,
it counteracts my argument.
It could to be a meme.
Well, it says an idea, so it doesn't have to be, I guess, because it says an idea, behavior, or style or usage that spread from person to person within a culture. That's the first definition. So I guess it doesn't have to be a visual either, because BBL Drizzy is a song, and that's kind of just like an idea.
A meme now.
It is kind of a meme now, but it's like a meme. It's like a meme.
Ways.
It's like a meme element, but it's incorporated like in so many memes in the culture. I don't know. What do you think? Do you think BBL Drizzy's a meme? I don't know. How would you look at that?
I mean, based off of this definition of what a meme is, it is. I mean, like my entire argument now is is almost like null and void, because that's what I was arguing, the disparity of the edits and the voiceovers and the actual memes. And they're saying that no, all of those things are memes, because it's a.
So it kind of flipped it on you. Damn, you teaching them and learning at the same time. Look at us. Yeah. Look at that. Look at us. The teacher has been taught today. It's a humbling moment, but we're here at the pod. Don't mind being taught. That's why we're here. You're learning with us. Really, we don't know shit. I don't know shit.
I didn't do fucking shit. I didn't read shit.
I don't know shit. I'm just here, So really, this is a pod that it's dope, because we really get to dive in on information with y'all. I hope that we really do get to expand and get into deep conversations where we could really like break down shit with our audience and learn together, really. So I mean, I love this conversation. Is there any memes that you want to dive in today? Even with us having Memology, right? Knowing the breakdown of memes and what they are there any memes that you have any origin stories for today?
I mean, I feel like I am one of the innovators of this entire culture of what we consider memes. So,
do tell. Why do you feel that way?
In the beginning, when I was one of the first people, to have around like 10K on Instagram. I remember the whole when the K thing came out, and people didn't, like the numbers didn't know exactly what they were doing on Instagram. There was, and part of my growth on IG was the fact that I was making my own posts and putting them out, which got my page spread faster than any person posting normal Instagram photos would at the time. It back when people weren't posting memes. even in the beginning, people used to consider that as annoying, as bothersome on their timeline. They didn't want to see that bullshit. I remember a time when that was a thing.
Yeah.
Like, people would post, they would use Instagram and stuff to post, club photos, personal photos, family photos, whatever. And, like, that's what they were using it for. So to see somebody's joke come across your timeline is like, I don't have time for this. I came here to see,
BBL Drizzy.
BBL Drizzy. No, seriously.
Yeah. Nah, I get what you're saying, though. It's like...
I mean, see people touch grass.
I feel like... So, So, I guess your origin story is what, you are one of the originators of meme culture? Is that what the origin story is?
Yeah, I definitely...
I'm trying to follow you. I don't want to speak for you, so you got to tell us where you want us to go. Is that what you're cooking right now?
I mean, definitely. There is, like niggas be like was my main.
Break it down for us. Like, tell us about it.
And even my first niggas be like post wasn't even niggas be like, because I'm the creator of that whole genre that that boomed memes in the beginning.
So walk us down the road. So when you said the niggas be like, you were the first of that genre, what was that first spark like for you? What was that first one? Do you remember the first one you made?
Yeah, I remember the first one I made. It didn't even say niggas be like, which was the trend that continued to catch. It was this nigga be like. It was a post of my friend who was caught in a compromising position, and
wow, we are cooking our friends.
We are cooking out. Why are we
like this?
Why are we like this?
My people, my beautiful people.
He had on, and if I'm not mistaken, it was Facebook. It was Facebook that really like set it off, and people started to do their own variations of what you see when like what a nigga would do.
Yeah.
There's some shit a nigga would like, this niggas be like, niggas like what do they do? They do, it could be, you could have it's went from like people having pictures of a regular fried chicken, watermelon, and a grape soda lunch. It sounds so good.
See, what's funny?
It was just a little picture, like of someone's lunch.
Yeah.
And it was like niggas be like.
See, what's funny? Listening to you explain it, it actually kind of does fit the narrative that they said. Because like when you listen to the definition of an idea spreading from person to person, so you started the idea of niggas be like, and everyone that followed after was just an expansion of that idea, but it wasn't quite you saying this is your thought now, or this is my meme that you all create. This is just it's a thought that spread.
It was a
I don't know how that sounds.
It was a monster that grew legs, its own legs, and you seen that monster in Best Buy getting a shoe deal. What the fuck? He was out.
Fuck yeah, I know what you mean. Like being around, like it's funny hearing you talk about this. I was, man. So I don't think we were in meme culture, but we were in sketch comedy, which is like a cousin.
I mean, based off of the definition, it's classified as a meme now. I mean, like, listen, my argument is
like
completely.
A father or uncle to me.
It's like an uncle, right? Because like it was around. It was way before like YouTube
but it's the
culture.
The same ideas being passed.
Like around the same time that Dorm Team had got started and
and listen, they all
Bench.
and listen.
These guys.
I definitely want to give them their flowers because
turquoise Jeep.
They definitely paved the road for people like me to just, like I said, make posts about the things that I see scene online because that was an avenue, that was a lane, that it was something that people weren't doing. That I said once again, when I started doing it, people used to find annoying because I was flooding their timeline with a bunch of shit that they didn't want to see.
You want something funny? I think I kind of found those people annoying at first. I respect it now, but at first I did too. Cause you know why? Like being a part of like film culture and sketch comedy back in the day, we used to have to go to like B&H and buy equipment, and we used to rent cameras out and film for hours. Back in the day, them cameras was doofy as fuck. There wasn't no DSLRs back in 2009. DSLR just came out in 2009.
You had a camera with a goddamn shoulder.
I used to have an HVX 200 Panasonic, nigga.
With the little shoulder.
Nigga, you had to be bollocked to film back in the day, nigga. So when I tell you, when we would go, and we went viral a few times, but like when I tell you, we would go through hours and hours just to create one clip, where like the meme makers would be like, yeah, I'm a creator. I used to be like, nigga, you just copied a picture that someone else made. Nigga, I made this.
You don't know how many.
That shit used to bother me.
You don't know how many people from what's the fucking name of that fucking Shutter? What is it? Shutterstock.
Yeah.
What the fuck is it?
Fucking try to cease and desist you.
Cease and desist. I got from those guys, bro.
Yeah.
Like it was.
That's when the real creator stepped to the. Stop. Let me not shit it. I'm joking.
No, but I mean, like
really.
that. It was a time, bro,
Yeah,
because. And I literally had to step away from the game because it was a time where they shut that whole movement down. And a lot of people got their pages taken away.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember my boy Biscuit losing his page at one point.
Listen. I'm here to say that I withstood the test of time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
Yeah.
Proud for you, bro. For real.
Because it was people losing their pages left and right. I remember seeing them.
Yeah.
It was like they were fading away like, Avengers Endgame. Yeah. It was like, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely, I seen the tides coming, and I moved accordingly. I want to say because when I seen the backlash coming back on me and. I'm losing pages because I lost up to 18 pages, and almost each page I got over 10K, and then it was my page was deleted from me.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So
Well,
this is back in the day when 10K,
that was each page.
Yeah, each page that I had that got deleted was over 10K. I'm talking about some of them 30K, some of them 50K, some of them 10K, some of them 12K. Pages deleted by Instagram.
That's wild. That is wild.
That's wild. The cease and desist letters at one point did not stop coming, and it got to the point where I needed to find a way to get some of this content out without ruffling feathers. That's when I started to create personal content and grab content from people who were willing to give that. So that's when I started to reach out to certain celebrities and be like, yo, you mind if I use this? Yo, you mind if I snatch this? And I started to originate more content than to make content straight from what was already online.
That's dope, man. Well, I guess we gotta give our flowers to Jay Obama. Clap it up. Clap it up for my nigga J.O. You know what I'm saying? We gotta put you on the board for one of the originators, the meme originators.
I mean,
oh man, you know what? I like the way this light look on the background. That shit look nice. That shit look nice. Okay, I'm sorry. Well, that's remind me of Get Him to the Greek. He's like, you gotta rub the wool. You gotta rub the furry wool. So, honestly, shout out to you, bro. One of the originators of the
culture, that meme
the
culture, the whole meme culture.
You know what I'm
saying? There are some people who are new to the game who always end up coming back to my page and giving me flowers and things like that. So I always, show them the utmost love, seeing the amount of emotion and traction that they have today. I can't even garner that because I'm a relic in the world of memes that they consider what the dictionary considers memes to be today.
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying. It's honestly you gotta just look around sometimes, and you're gonna have to shift with the industry. A lot of things are there's a gold rush in a lot of industries. You feel me? And I feel like we witnessed the gold rush with the meme culture coming in. Again, you got to be able to keep up with a lot of the moves that are happening, and it is a lot to keep up with too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be honest, a lot of people didn't look at social media influencers as creators, but they are. There's a lot of work that goes into what they do. It's not as easy as just posting, and that's what happens to a lot of kids that get caught up by the glitz and the lights and all that shit. They see all the results and think, oh, it's so easy. And I'm like, nah, they still had to put some work. And I see some of these people behind the scenes, they got to really live a rigorous schedule to continuously see these numbers grow. And it's a process. It is not an overnight journey.
Yes, and some people are lucky enough to get that, that one. They don't do a lot of videos, and they get that one video that sends them over the top. Mm-hmm. And people start to flock to their name and their page. But then there's some people who are grinding for years and years and years, and then eventually get noticed and then take off. But their grind is different from, not saying that their grind is different from somebody who ended up catching a viral trend and are able to carry that weight and continue to put out content and memes. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Not discrediting a person like that. Just saying that someone who has been grinding from the beginning definitely would appreciate the amount of I'm sorry, let me bring that back again. The person who sorry.
While you catch that, Jamal, is this still filming? Is this still recording?
Yeah, we're still recording.
Cool. Thank you, bro.
I'm not discrediting people who have got a viral video and are able to continue to put out content that keeps a crowd coming back. And from people, I'm not discrediting that from people who have been grinding all of these years and putting out content and are finally getting noticed and moving forward and continuing to put out content. I'm saying there's a fine line between the way people who have let
me see if I can help you. What is it that you're trying to draw a difference on?
No. The people who have
followers.
Yeah, not just followers. Not just followers, but yes, that's the direction I'm going. Not the people who have influence. That influence.
Okay.
Not the people who have influence and they use it for the wrong reasons.
Okay. Well, I guess so. I mean, what you do with your platform is your business. I don't know how to say this, but I mean, everyone has different discretion. And I can't tell you, it's like this, right? They say this, right? I remember back in the day hearing, a lot of people think that money's going to change them, but it really just intensifies who you are. Like, if you have a gambling addiction, you're gonna get money. You're gonna have a bigger gambling problem. If you have an issue with saving money, you're gonna get more money. You're gonna waste more money. It's not like money changes people. So with the people that are getting that level of influence, how they use their platforms is just, I guess, a testament to who they are. And I mean, unfortunately, that's why people do have to do their due diligence and know who they're following and why they follow them. Because if that person that you're following isn't doing something that you feel is on your code of ethics, then you have a right to make those decisions to not follow them, you know. But I guess it's all down to each man. You know, we all are responsible for redeeming ourselves. We can't really redeem nobody else.
And I mean, I see where you're going.
Yeah.
But at the same time, right? If I gave you those followers, if you...
Well, now it's a different conversation. You're talking about someone you did something for, not in a general way of, hey, you got someone who's...
Oh, no, I'm not saying me as a person.
Okay.
Someone, just speaking in general.
Sounds like a very technical general, but I'm listening. I'm here. It's subliminal.
From someone watching someone's page who get, like, you know, like...
Sounds like some mean beef here. Who's jail talking about? I want to know.
I mean...
who is it? So many options.
You know, like, listen. The meme world.
Damn, this shit nerdy.
The meme world is intricate.
Let me find out.
Do you not?
Click,
You know?
click.
Do you not? Do you not? Do you not?
I didn't know the meme combo was gonna be this serious.
Do you not know?
I didn't know.
Do you not know how much beef there was in the meme world? There's people who
you
aren't.
talk about meme world too.
Yeah, I mean, like you know,
the battle of
it's almost like graffiti. You know about graffiti.
the battle of the stories.
You know about graffiti. What's the biggest beef in graffiti?
Tags. Come on.
With tagging over someone's name, right?
This sounds so dirty. Who y'all talking about?
I mean, like,
say his name. Come on.
No, it's
we have to know this beef with Drake and Kendrick talk. We gotta say.
Can we pull up?
Can we
pull up
you
the beef?
get no points for not making literal. Not saying names. I don't want to say names.
You gotta say names if you want those points.
You ain't get no points if you ain't saying names.
I mean, like, I don't really have any names to say. My work is with Snoop took my work.
Damn.
And
you wanna come out Uncle Snoop like that?
Snoop.
Damn. You coming at the
like,
big one?
This is what I'm saying.
Not
Like,
the little
he
one.
was one of the first. He was the first. The big Unc NC. CC. So, and then, hear what? I hit him and I'm like, yo, that's me. Yo, I hit him on his page.
You out here stealing niggas' memes?
Yo, I hit him on his page. And said, yo, that's me.
He said
and,
for shizzle.
Yo, you want to know what? I might have framed that. You know what he told me? So?
Same thing I would have said.
Exactly. So I'm saying, like, you know what I mean? Like, it goes like hand in, like, I don't know how, like, how far.
T-shirt,
you know what I mean? Like, you know, seriously, like, it goes far. Like, you say, don't say that. Like, it's, like, you want to go down the line.
I don't want to say names. I was niggas thinking he really mad at them. But I was thinking he was going to say somebody in general, like, Ice Chain Fish. And I'm like, what?
This nigga jumped out the box.
That's what I said. That's what I'm saying. And I'm like, yo, damn, little old me, 16K followers. This man that stole my post. If he would have posted my shit and tagged me like how it was, what? My shit would have been lit back then. But you know what I mean?
You heard him, He said, I uncaught my shit.
Word. And
he said, I'm heartbroken, but you know the rest.
No, that's the that's the big homie, you know what I'm saying? He get a pass. He get a pass.
Nah,
he get a pass.
I need that repost right now.
You need that repost?
You can redeem yourself right now if you repost it.
Pod.
Just repost them. What's wrong with you? Yo, what was the post? What was the post he stole from you?
Dog, it was so many.
Damn, that dog. You gonna start like that?
Yeah, dogs. It was so many, and you know, it was funny at one point. But then, like, you know, like so many other people posted the my memes and things like that. So I mean, like he did open that window, and then I feel like he did open that window. And
give me one though. What's one?
Like I said, Snoop did open, some windows still because like my name was also on the post as well still, so it, people were able to see that and go to that, and that's like, that's marketing 101 right there. That's Memology 101. You got to make sure you. What was that? What was the damn, when the water was coming through the shit and the dude just slapped the shit up there. The fucking stop the water from coming out.
No.
Ah, man.
I know I've been around my kid. All I'm thinking about is water coming out the shit. I'm like, itsy bitsy spider.
Itsy bitsy.
No.
Shut up, Miss Rachel. No more hanging around my daughter too much. I'm sick of Miss Rachel.
He talking about that Flex Seal, nigga.
Flex Seal. Thank you. Shout out to the Peanut Gallery for knowing exactly. Billy Mays. Yes. He used to just slap something on there, so you definitely want to slap your fucking your meme, your stamp if it's yours.
Yeah, facts.
And like I said, that's where the meme wars used to come in at, man. People used to take other people's posts and slap their names over it.
So today's advice: watermark your shit.
Watermark your shit.
That's
the same shit Terrence Howard said. He was talking about
he watermarked. He watermarked it from the womb.
He trademarked a lot of shit because he said there was a lot of authors who would discover some science and then other scientists would put it in books and make millions off of it, and the person who created the art or the idea never got paid. So he started trademarking mad shit. This nigga Terrence Howard is
I don't know why.
I mean, like work as a motherfucker.
I don't know. That shit is crazy. Terrence Howard is dumb shit.
I know that's crazy. I mean, like, it's crazy that he didn't have that same notion when they did that to him in Hustle and Flow.
On that note,
it's hard out here for a pimp.
On that note, we're moving. On that note, we're gonna go to our commercial sponsors.
He did.
We're about to pay the bills right now.
Nigga be bouncing like bro. Me not me that no. I thought shit that's in the hole. Bitch be kicking the door. I told my little pretty girl. Louis got yo but you jump.
Nah, honestly, when we were talking about memes, I actually got to gain some information in. So, while we were going over, it really made me think about this song I heard recently when they were talking about the spreading of ideas. You know what I'm saying? From person to person. I was online and, basically I stumbled on the Team Tomodachi song. I don't know if you ever heard that before with those guys from, I believe, Japan. I hope I'm saying that right. I think they're from
The only reason I heard it because it sounded like something Chief Keef should have been on.
Yeah, it definitely sounded like some drill.
Like some real,
Chicago,
like some hardcore.
That shot
he be with re-seeing them. like I don't know where it didn't come with a hard intro, or maybe it did, and I just didn't understand it.
You couldn't tell me Chops didn't do that beat for real. Like, you couldn't tell me Chops.
Free my nigga Chops, yo.
But
free my nigga Chops, yo.
Yeah. So Yuki Chiba, I think his name is. I'm pretty sure that has something to do with weed. I'm assuming. Because these guys are like they something out of like a Snow Beach ad. Like this is definitely a lot of polo in here. But yeah. Nah, they definitely just feel like, I feel like this song is hard. I'm not gonna lie. Listening to it, let's be real. The song is actually good. I don't know what they're saying. So I don't know. I don't speak this language, or I could go off his vibes. But I also did, I saw another spin on it. It was a remix basically to it, where it was.
This is the remix. Yo, who created the remixes? Is that another word?
It's too early for this. He's stepping on my subject. So look at this. The cat calling the kettle. black.
You're stepping over my creative genius.
Calling the kettle nigger. Heavy on the R.
Naggers.
Naggers. Oh, naggers.
That's how we started too.
Okay.
All right, so apparently, Charlu, Renee Cotto, Eileen, I hope I'm saying these names right. They did a Gals remix, and it just, I'm not gonna lie, it was the same beat, just on the girls' side. And I was like, oh, that's fire. The girls wanted to do a spin on it. Now, I really wanted to bring this up because I was really looking at the video from an intriguing point. Like, we were talking about memes and the definition that we discovered, right? And the exchanging of ideas. And hip-hop as a concept has shifted over the last, I want to say, 40 years since its creation. And what I would say hip-hop, they said 1984 was the birth of hip-hop, something like that, rap. So I'm looking at these people in Tokyo or in Japan. Let me restate that. I'm looking at these people in Asia with long fingernails, weave, eyelashes. It's very it seems to replicate black culture, right? And I was like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not mad at it because I guess in their eyes they're not really trying to. I guess in their eyes they're trying to imitate the culture that they're fascinated with, and I don't know how to feel about it. I was gonna say, how do you, when you see these things, do you think there's anything wrong? Do you feel like there's anything that's weird about it?
I mean, if you, me personally, I don't feel like anything. I don't feel like anything is wrong with that. That's not imitate. That's not more. Well, it is imitation, and imitation is the highest form of flattery.
Exactly.
So, but at the same time, it's not like a diss. It's not like they are like, like chicken and watermelon niggas. They're not like, but like that would be. I feel like that would be more like, but no, I mean like it goes along with, that genre and that culture of music. Like I said, we don't even know what they saying. That sound like something somebody would jump on. Like, what you mean 600 Breezy got on that? You know what I'm saying? Like, the beat is fire. I mean, you don't know what the lyrics are saying, but it definitely has something that if they were standing there in top hats and I don't know what the fuck they wear, it wouldn't go with the sound of the video. You know what I mean?
No, I hear what you're saying. I guess what I want to know is like, where do we draw the line of flattery, right? Because right now what we have here, and I agree with you, imitation is the highest form of flattery. But like, how far do we go before it's mockery? Like, where's the line? I guess because like, how do we dictate that line? Where do we draw that line in the sand? Because it can become a slippery slope too.
I mean, like,
I'm looking at the reason I say that because like I'm not triggered personally, but it was a little off key for me. I was like, it's not bad, But I'm seeing the liquor bottles in there, and I'm seeing the long fingernail. And again, when you see these things, what culture do you think of? Let's be real. We don't think hip hop.
We think of black culture, yes, but at the same time, when you see these type of videos, what is the aesthetic?
And that's a good question.
What is the environment? What is the...
And that's a good question, right? Because like in some of these cultures, it's actually very, very acceptable to do blackface.
But you don't see any of that.
And they don't think it's mockery either. They're doing it out of comedy or out of art. Out of touch still though. So that's why I'm like, well, how far do we do if they have blackface on, but they weren't saying anything is it just blackface that we're offended by, or is there anything else? Like, I guess I don't know how to dictate. And what would you say the line is? Let me ask you that.
That's where, like, literally, before you even said anything, that's where I was going to draw the line at. Like, once I see them doing some form of mockery outside of the initial stereotypes, a blackface or overdoing it, like. the fake dreads and the this and the that, like clear fake dreads and things like that. And then you're trying to divulge into someone else's culture.
You know what, too? I guess that's why I'm kind of like on the fence with this too, because like I look at our culture and I see people like Nicki Minaj, right? She had a series where she was going through that whole Harajuku Barbie phase, and if you know anything about Harajuku, it's a district in Tokyo which is basically, big on culture and fashion. So I don't think Nicki was trying to mock them either. I think she was highly influenced by that culture when she created that phase in her career. Same way like Megan Thee Stallion. I was looking at Megan Thee Stallion recently. She was promoting her single Boa, right? And in the promotion of the single, she was doing a lot of these images that replicated a character in One Piece, which is like anime. And it was like a pirate empress or something like that. And basically, she's creating images that are known in the anime culture, which is huge on the East, but we embrace. So it's almost like, I don't know how to feel really, because I look at us take a lot of influences from their culture and make it a part of ours in a dope way. And I feel like it could be dope, but I guess it also is safe to say, like, yo, all right, y'all, don't go too crazy, though. You know what I'm saying? Don't go too fucking crazy.
But, even with, like, Glorilla, I don't even know if you've seen, like, some of her rollouts for her songs that she does. She takes, and we going back into meat. We gonna make this a meat episode. She takes, like old viral content and turns it into new trends. Like, I don't know, you remember the Apple Girl store?
Yes, I do remember that.
And she did that over to promo one of her songs where she danced in the exact, motions of the Apple Girl, same outfit and everything. So it's like you bring in that visual representation that we know and love from an old video, which is now that we consider a meme.
I guess it's safe to say that when it comes to hip hop culture, only we can dictate what to prove. Because if you're going into something that's going into like a little bit too far left or right, at the end of the day, as a culture, we make the moves. Like we do shift the culture in a lot of ways, and it's almost like, I guess it has to be acceptable, because if it wasn't, it would be a backlash. And I don't think I've seen a lot. Now, what do you think about when you see like this, right? Like when you heard this,
put something on it. I sell ice in the winter, I sell fire in hell. I am a hustler, baby, I sell water to a well. I was born to get cake, move on and switch states. Cap the coupe with a roof gone and switch plates. Never dictate, never follow orders. Dick face, get your shit straight. Fuck all this is Big J. Oh yeah, will not lose ever.
She definitely has. I mean, I don't feel like she's even. I feel like that naturally is.
She's naturally in her pocket,
and she's feeling that shit. She's really feeling that shit. Whew. That's her. Like that's her jammy jam. Yeah. Like Garth Brooks doesn't do it for her.
Where does it go too far? And even with other cultures, with us, because sometimes I feel like some of us might be doing a little bit too much with other cultures. Yeah. So where's the line? What's my advice?
I guess they would have. I guess, and it's a slippery slope, because it's like.
I don't know Harajuku. Like, is that the hood in fucking Japan? No,
that's like a fashion dish.
Is that the nice? Okay, I don't know. That's like someone coming out here and being like, yeah, it's like being from the Bronx. Yeah. If you're not from New York, how the fuck you know?
And it's really like the culture that we're in today. It's not really like there's a large uproar. It's just going to be individual voices yelling, really, right? Because it's like you got nobody that really can say how everyone's going to feel offended by this. It's not really easy to do that. Except for gay people. Gay people, they have a weird way of doing that. They just like, this nigga Dave Chappelle's got to die.
Sir.
They were.
We agreed. We agreed we wouldn't have this conversation until we had someone here until we had someone here.
I'd like to redact that from the conversation.
Until we had someone here who could elaborate on the said.
We are waiting for our resident homosexual to come in and talk about
correspondent. Correspondent.
Our resident homosexual correspondent to come in and discuss these conversations.
Thank you.
We will be moving on after this beep, right? Welcome back. How about white rap battles? Have you ever seen a white rap battle before? Check this out. Let me know what you think about this.
Mustang riding off into the wind. I feel myself changing personalities again. My body is a wonderland. Call me Alice. My name means princess. I'm building this palace. You've been waiting on me all day. Well, I'm here at last. You know the Mad Hatter? Yeah, that's my other alias. I'm slapping you. I'll do laps around you. You be out of breath, and I'll be laughing. I said, fuck slapping you. I'll do laps around you. Whether it's in a pool or on a dance pole. An actual track, rubber, or asphalt. So whatever crap or smack you want to talk and try and pass off as facts, I ain't having it. Because at the end of the day, you're just going to say that I look like an asshole. Get it? I have my back to you when I be passing you, so I look like an asshole? Ah, forget it. You'd never catch my drift, you ratchet bitch.
Ooh. That was the hardest bar she said right there. Now, as somebody who actively watches battle rap, I'm gonna say that I give her a 2 for performance.
Loaded Lux ain't got shit on her.
My nigga,
you heard me?
Loaded Lux.
You heard me?
Loaded Lux would put her in the casket.
She would smoke your boots.
Loaded Lux would put that bitch in a casket so far Webster Hall's ass. We still be we still be pulling content out that bitch. You gonna get this work. All first verse. You gonna get this work.
Beloved.
Beloved.
Yeah, man. But
it's different when a nigga from New York call you beloved.
Beloved.
So what's say beloved to me is like, I know I can't trust you.
I can't trust. We still can't trust.
Oh man.
One day I came down to wash, and I couldn't get off the elevator for one of the old attendants stopped me. I walked down, he's like, oh, wait a minute, don't go in the lunchroom. The vice lords in there having a meeting, don't go in there. Something big just happened. Just go back upstairs, come back down, I'll tell you what the fuck happened. I went upstairs and came back down, like, God damn. He had a pelly on and everything. You know, they done made me a vice lord now, man. They calling me Dirty Lord. Apparently, Dirty Lord died last night. And they need a replacement. They gave me this heavy-ass pellet. What type of leather is this? Why this pellet so heavy? Then they gave me all this crack cocaine to sell. Talking about this work. This ain't no goddamn work. I'm a Deacon Melvin Jenkins. I ain't supposed to be selling no crack cocaine. I'm supposed to be passing out flyers for the pastor's anniversary. Got me out here selling all this crack cocaine. They gave me 4 kids and a baby mama. I don't know who this lady is. She know I ain't Dirty Lord, but she keep calling me that. And why is this pelly so heavy?
Yeah, well, how you feeling fat? I ain't gonna lie.
I feel fat.
I know I'm fat, but this chair makes me feel.
Made you feel fat.
It makes me realize. Yes, it's true. You are fat, sir.
You hear that when you walk too? That's what those bruises are? Oh my goodness. Oh my.
It looks so much cooler in the light. That light just makes the smoke so fucking visible.
Yeah.
Okay, so that the coast.
Just like that. Yeah. Don't move.
Hey, fuck y'all. The fuck you think this is?
I was in
Peanut Gallery took the name too serious.
Peanut, the Nut Gallery. That's what we're gonna call them when they start getting out. The Nut Gallery.
The Nut Gallery. Our comments, y'all gonna have to. Hey yo, if y'all really fuck with us, leave some peanuts in our comments.
Hey, leave the peanuts.
Leave
in
the
the
peanut
comments
emoji in our comments
so
if
we
you fuck
know
with
You fucking with
That's
that
how we know who our audience
gallery.
is. We know our.
That's how I gonna know.
That's how I know you fuck with us. You know what I'm saying?
Climax, huh?
Nah, you know, and I really don't feel like, you know.
Well, they like, yo, yo, I saw P over there. P who? Peanuts.
Got him. Ah!
Bad jokes. Dad jokes for the
Dad
world.
jokes.
You know what I'm saying? I'm hanging out with
Dad jokes that ruin niggas' lives.
Hanging out with toddlers all week.
Alright,
No.
damn you, Miss Rachel. How many times you been watching Miss Rachel?
Yo, Miss Rachel
After the kids have been asleep. Yeah, I mean, like, and you just realize later, you realize, what the fuck?
Man.
And she's still going.
Nah.
One.
Miss Rachel, I'll wake up and Alana's not watching TV no more. And my heart races like, oh shit, what's she doing? Because it's like, she's at the point now where she wants to open doors.
That is so
She
scary.
wants to do
She wants
to go up steps.
I told my girl, please order
I'm
the door
paranoid,
locks
nigga.
today.
All sorts of fears on
I
that.
gotta put you
Order
on
the door locks
without the
today.
grade.
Like, I wake up and it's the Kill Bill
Tile
music.
locks. I don't know.
I know exactly what you mean, though.
Yeah, you know what I just bought too? You know what I got? The cabinet locks. You know those cabinet locks, the ones that you have to the safety locks.
Yeah, so they can't with the cabinets. Yeah.
Ooh, man, my house has been so much cleaner.
That's just adult proof. You can't even open them shit.
I be forgetting like I be
breaking them shits.
God damn it, my keys. I didn't even know my own screen.
We bought this magnet shit where it's like you had to put the magnet key near the fucking magnet area to unlock the cabinet.
Oh gosh,
it's a
that sounds like quantum physics.
Basically, I'm a vice lord now.
Oh shit!
I just went to do laundry and then now I got this jacket and shit I gotta wear. It's just fucked up.
I don't think that that cultural like that cultural appropriation that is what they're doing, because like even that's just like saying when I play Call of Duty that that only one kind of person is the person you see leading the team. Is it only white people is the sergeant?
I feel like I'll be having to catch up with J.O.'s thoughts in mid-motion. Like, J.O. would start talking, and I'm like, you ever walk past a person in the subway that's already in conversation?
3 seconds in somebody's combo.
You don't know how the convo started, but you in the middle of it.
I'm already. All right, so we're here now. So we're here now.
So you're playing Call of Duty.
I bring everything back to. I always end up bringing everything back to.
I'll be like, yeah, man, my daughter's potty trained now. He's like,
Play Call of Duty.
I've been Call of Duty. And then there's a sniper on the mountain, and I'm seeing these glares. I'm like, wait, what happened?
How did we get here? How did we get here?
J.O., bring us here. Let me stop fucking with you, bro.
No,
keep going.
You're not, because like even my girl gets mad at me. This is the same thing. Like we'll be having a conversation about a movie or a TV show.
Yeah.
And I'll end up talking about something that happened on the game, similar to what we seen on TV.
And she'll be thinking about the TV show completely lost. Like, oh shit, I didn't know we left this convo. We talking about Call of Duty now.
Exactly. That's what action movies do. I feel like when I play the game, I'm in a movie. Like I'm playing a movie.
Yeah.
That's what Warzone actually feels like. And that's why I'm asking you. Like, so who in most movies or you think in the military, who you think is running the show?
I don't think about the military. Wait, what? In most movies. What's the question here? You got
we're talking about Call of Duty. I'm talking about Call of Duty.
What? All right. So you want me to? I don't know.
All right. You want me to bring?
I'm trying to figure out where square one is to answer this question.
All right.
You want me to figure out? All right.
Broken.
No. Wait, hold on. Peanut Gallery. What's the question? Is what I have to ask.
I don't know anymore.
I don't. Can somebody help me?
I Can I help you? You want me to intro?
I am confusion.
You want me to intro Call of Duty, right? And I'm bringing us into the segue from the last conversation.
No, we're flying. Just keep rolling with it. I'm trying to get you to intro it continuously. We're not gonna stop.
That's what I'm doing, though. That's what I'm explaining.
What's the question?
What's the question? I don't know what the question is.
So he can answer it.
Who do you feel is, when you watch movies, who do you feel is running the military most of the time?
When I look at movies like Space Jam, that's not even a question in my head.
I'm talking about military type movies.
I don't watch those.
Oh.
Space Jam.
Okay, I know.
You're killing me. Cause I'm like, wait. I'm thinking.
I'm trying to.
When you watch movies, it's like, yo, when you watch movies, who do you?
Shit, they were.
Like, when you watch movies, who do you think should play point guard? Like, I don't know. I was watching The Notebook yesterday. I don't know.
But I know
these are not a part of my metric system.
All right, so rhetorical question, I guess. Who's running shit?
I'm asking. That's the question that I was asking.
The team leader, the captain, the general.
Yeah, all right, the race.
I'm lost.
Oh, white man.
There we go.
That's
somebody in the fucking room.
Hey, all right.
Somebody in the same.
I need you to donate a bouncing ball to our show if you care about us. I need this.
I swear. And you wanna know what? I feel like they're doing this to me on purpose because we discussed this when the cameras are off.
The Peter Gallery
they're doing this to me on purpose.
Help to understand a question.
They are doing this to me on purpose.
I had to call a lifeline.
If anybody
and my lifeline didn't do shit.
Understands where I'm coming
lifeline had to drown it.
Please, Chapman. I swear. They're doing this to me on purpose.
Lifeline is just here like, nigga, we lost too, nigga. Just take the money, nigga. Don't do it. Don't answer no more questions, nigga. Bail out now. Nigga, you're not going to be a millionaire, nigga. Take the prize, nigga. Don't ask us shit. We don't know nothing.
I'm gonna ask the audience.
If a nigga had a gun to my mother's head right now, Mama!
I'm gonna ask the audience.
If you like answer this now, your mother's clipped. I'm fucked.
The audience is just as
I'm fucked. Mama, listen, Mama, it's been real.
Alright.
Oh, shit.
No, seriously. So, I mean, the question is...
I know it. Alright, shut up. Keep go. Come on. Stop playing.
It's okay. I mean, we have 100 more episodes to go where I have time to talk about Call of Duty because this is something that and you niggas are not gonna. I'm not gonna let you niggas take this from me.
Okay, I don't understand.
Call of Duty?
No one's taking Con away from you, Jay.
Nigga, you was talking about the white man. I'm so lost. Bro. We was talking about the white man in the military. You lost me.
I'm here mad at the white man because he put that MK Ultra in Call of Duty. This nigga's fucked.
He fucking.
My nigga's here getting cooked right now.
That's why he put 9/11 in the next one. Get you updated, MK Ultra. Yeah, they brainwashing your ass in that video game, my brother.
Punch, yo. I'm fucked. This nigga's my co-host. I don't know.
He's getting you.
He's got me in the bind. He's got me in the bind right now. I gotta answer Call of Duty questions on the fly. I don't know nothing about this game.
I haven't played that shit in 2 months.
I ain't played since fucking February.
I'm just talking about the general aspect of the game because nothing has changed. It's all the same. I mean, it's updated. It has evolved, but there's still the same problems in which used to persist. So it's going to be a constant.
I feel like the entire purpose of this conversation changed.
It did. We're waiting for the build. Is the build up?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like a snap happened, and I'm in a whole different timeline. Cause we was at a conversation, nigga. You had me at the climax, like, who's running shit? Okay, bet. Where are we going with this, nigga? Now about this Call of Duty. Now that I got you. About this Call of Duty.
I got bamboozled. I know we were going somewhere.
I got you. Nice.
He said,
bet. Fuck what I was talking about before.
Alright, nah, real shit. You were going somewhere, I know it. Look, I believe in you, my nigga. Come on, man.
We was really going somewhere with this.
I'm trusting that you behind the wheel. You go take us somewhere. I know you will.
At some point, Jesus will take it.
All right. Yeah, ready for me to go?
Yes.
Or you're gonna laugh after the
I'm ready. Let's go. No. We not laughing.
Go ahead. Yeah,
You're not. Okay?
Go.
We're not laughing. Let's go. You got this. So who wants to
If you guys are gonna laugh after
ask
the
me the
first
question so I
sentence,
can answer it again.
No.
The peanut gallery has the answer apparently.
We're
ready.
We got the scare time.
I just need you to bring me a briefcase if you can, because if they laugh after the first sentence, I'm backing up like LeBron.
Put a bouncing ball.
Did you know if he knew the score?
Thank you.
All right, guys, settle down. Now, I mean, like, no, seriously, like he said, white people are. You would think if you hear a white person on the mic, you would feel as if they maybe, like, if he's using the Call of Duty terms and the lingo in the right way, you would feel like this motherfucker might have been in the military.
Hell yeah, you know these white people crazy.
But no, it's not that being crazy, but it's like more like. You just, niggas ain't gonna be in the, Ray ain't been in the fucking, Ray ain't been into the Air Force, but Caleb may or may not have been to said army. So, where I'm getting with that is, the people tend to listen more to that group more than they listen to you. They feel like you don't know what you're talking about, and it's just a game. But at the same time, some people in this game look and emulate what we see in movies and TV as something of, like a base to how you would actually run the game. Now, people get mad at the style of play that they have out now called stacking, because they feel like when they run into people, they go, oh, his whole team is here. And, it's like they're playing a team game where your teammates need to be there. So I don't understand how that is something that people get mad at. And it goes to them not following instructions or listening to one person. That other team, more than likely, is Peanut Gallery. Help me out. They may be
black?
No, that's not. Come on, man. White. The other team. Let's say the other team.
Who's not listening?
No. The other team that's listening. The team that you bump into that's stacked up in line, playing Ring Around the Rosie around your body. They white.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
They white.
Okay. If I run into 4 riot shields, I bet good money they're white.
Stuns and riot shields? Oh yeah. GG, they're white. I know. I want to make sure I make this more relatable to you, because I know this is outside of your realm.
Well, I mean, we got to keep in mind, like, and I'm just looking at you as a person that's able to teach this to not just me, but the audience like me out here that's not really aware of the style of play of Call of Duty, or who probably don't do the first person shooter games. Is that what they call it?
FPS.
Like, I don't. FPS.
FPS
Some people aren't. It's not my cup of tea per se. I'm a Madden guy. I like playing Madden, and I like playing. I do play. I dabble in Call of Duty a little bit with you guys, but I play more. And I'm not. And I don't want to take away from the subject much, but I'll just say I play Madden and 2K and Grand Theft Auto, and I know that for people like us that are knowledgeable of it, I guess to help us steer this better, if I can, what is it that you feel is concerning about the fact that people have this regard for, as you would say, the race of the people that they think are good players? Like, why does it affect you?
Because, I mean, like, as me, I feel like I am a good player. I feel like people feel like they classify me as a Ray. And Ray ain't been to no military. He shouldn't be able to tell me what the fuck to do when I'm playing this damn game.
So are you saying like when you have white counterparts on your team, they're not as cooperative because you're black?
No, actually the white guys are the ones that listen. It's the black motherfuckers who are the ones that treat you like,
wow. So
then they listen to the white guys.
So this just took a twist. So this just took a spin. So, and what you're saying is that our own people rather listen to white people than each other.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Wait.
Nothing to do with
Wait. Stop. I mean, this is
that's how we ended up on boats. We listen to the white bitch live each other. They told us to deal with that boat, nigga. Anyway, and now you're stuck.
Well, they're going on a cruise. No, that's not funny. That's horrible. That's horrible.
You can cut that.
Oh my gosh.
This racism is killing me.
It's killing me inside.
But you're right, though.
Yeah,
but
I
right.
mean,
Back to your point.
So you're not mad at racist. You're mad at self-hatred. Different kind of hate.
It's stereotype, racism, and I will definitely be divulging more into these type of topics whenever we have our Call of Duty segments.
Yeah. Well, thank you for leading me. So, yeah, and that's why, I had a friend of mine that...
He been holding that in my entire segment, guys.
I say, yo, Jail, just leave me when you're done, and I'll jump in. This nigga leaves me hanging right now. Fuck whatever I gotta talk about, nigga. Call of Duty, bitch. Call of Duty, bitch. Nah, let me stop.
No, you had a great... No, you definitely had a great...
Real shit,
had a great
when it comes down to it, I understand. At the end of the day, we're talking about team play. So when it comes down to team play, I completely understand. As a black person playing video games, the gamer community does tend to have white and Asian people at a high regard. And I think it's because, like, when we watch a lot of these tournaments, like, I know we were talking behind the scenes with the Peanut Gallery earlier, like, when they have tournaments, sometimes there's this tendency to see a lot of white people. And, I was definitely hogging that. There's definitely a tendency to see more white and Asian people at these things. But I also feel like the gaming community is growing, and it's been growing, and we see more representation in it. And I feel like it's not as much of a stigma anymore. I think black people are included. I think there's a lot of inclusion. And I think that they're actually kind of like leading the gaming industry. When you think about guys like Kai Cenat and a lot of these like black streamers are like, they're not probably regarded as high ranked players, but they're respected in the gaming community.
Hello.
Continue. We got to name drop Kai Cenats and shit so they can hopefully see us and shit.
But you know what I'm saying? But
we support Kai Cenat.
There's a difference.
We still friends though.
Yo, we fuck with you, Kai Cenat.
We friends though.
Kai Cenat, that's a good podcast you got there, boy.
It's a difference between pro players and streamers.
Yeah.
A complete difference.
Well, again, for those of us that don't know the difference, break it down. This is the Just Advice podcast. Break it down for us, my nigga. What's the difference?
Streamers are popular people. I mean, not necessarily popular, but people who are just continuously streaming their content, as opposed to a pro player who may not even stream his content, but will be genuinely good at the game, and they when they get on there.
I guess,
So
but even those, like, I guess you could be cooking people online, but if you're not entering like professional tournaments now, isn't there like grounds for people to say, hey, you're not a professional? Because even though you're nice, if you're not ranked, because you know how it goes when they come to rankings and all that other shit, people do. It's like a science to it. Yeah. So now, like this, I feel like I don't think there's a real, or let me know if I'm not even saying this, but it seems like there's no real blueprint to what makes a professional player.
There's a couple of things. Like that's why I was saying before when I seen that's going on this road, I'm like, yo, that's a whole nother episode.
Oh, we can save it for another day.
For another show.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think we could dive in more on this.
Definitely a deep dive.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I definitely would say, you know, when it comes to hearing you talk about that, just being a person in gaming, even in real life, like everyone's kind of like following the beat of their own drum, and I think that what the standards and culturally standards are, I can't speak on, but I know, like, you know, with social media the way it is now, I feel like a lot of people kind of feel like they have to have their own, like, it's like they don't want to lead, they don't want to be led, but they don't necessarily have all the answers. So it's like, I know it has to suck being like the nicest one on the team and having someone try to tell you what to do when they don't really know how to play, you know, and it's like, all right.
And you want to know what? I get where that comes from too. And I'm sorry. I get where that comes from too, because you know some people that they get off of work and they want to get on their game, and they just want to play. They're not taking it as serious as somebody who is dedicated to the win, who understands the science of where the circles are gonna be and how many people are.
Everyone's agenda in these games are different, so we can't even impose our thinking, our beliefs, or will on people for having their own way of playing. That's the way they play. That's their business. I can't lose sleep over it. Like, look, I have a friend the other day. I remember we were just talking, just separate conversation, but similar in a way. Like, we all have our own, our own tune. You know, it doesn't dictate how I gotta play or what my week is supposed to be like, or what my, like my homegirl was like, one of her coworkers it was like a Friday, and her coworkers was like, my homegirl was like, yo, we're going to lunch tomorrow. You pulling up? I'm like, yeah, I might be available. And while we were on the call, her coworker was saying bye to her. It was like a Friday. And her coworker was like, oh, okay, have a good weekend. It's Friday, we going, it's Friday, I can't wait to go home. She's like, well, it's my Thursday. And I'm like, nah, bitch, it's still Friday. Just because you got to be here and work on Saturday don't mean everybody else got to suffer with you, bitch. It's your week. Nigga, don't impose your week on mine. Like, that's how you want to live your life. That's your life. It doesn't affect my life. And I think that in the social media world, everybody feels like they're so important that they have to, like, make everyone else adjust to their... It's almost like watching, like... The war shit online, like, I definitely, I love the fact that everyone's kind of having their own individual voices right now, because it makes it easier for us to not all be sucked into just one conversation with people. It makes it easier for us to not have to, like, conform to just one way of thinking or believing things. Because before, we didn't have all these outlets. We didn't have all these different voices. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was easier for people to be able to just be ignorant. And now there's different voices, there's different options. You know what I'm saying? You can say it. Go ahead. Say it. Scream. Say that shit. we having technical difficulties. For real though, like, for every Jamaican that mentioned Gaza, y'all really are quiet right now. Let me stop. You are it's a genocide. It's horrible. All right, so what are we gonna be real? No, okay, we'll keep ignoring it.
Shit.
Yeah. So right now we're in a place where it's almost like you're punished for being original in thought. Like you're not supposed to think differently. You're not supposed to shed away from the main way of doing things. And it's like I think that's why white people and Asians are regarded that highly in the game, because that's kind of like what society is telling you this should be. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's exactly what
like
I said. Literally
saying,
exactly what I was saying.
These are the smarter people, so you should follow them when you're playing in the lobby. Like a black person doesn't have the capabilities of leading us to a win, and it's kind of what society does to us, and it's unfortunate. We got to be able to think more like a unit, not as individual. We do have to be individual, but sometimes thinking as a unit is good too, because it's like, all right, well, we know that we all here for the win, right? We're not here just because we white or black. We're here trying to catch a win.
Are you looking
I think
for
Jail lost his mind. I think he's looking.
He's looking for the dub right now.
I'm looking for who was talking before, because he just said everything I said so simple. And like, who was talking all that time before? Because god damn it, that's exactly what I was saying.
Well, he wanted to say that, but in his brain and the ball that was bouncing on the screen, it was two different things.
Completely different things.
I'm just fucking with you, Listen, man, it's been great podcasting with y'all this week. Honestly, it's fun to be here, and it's honestly therapeutic. I love that we could talk about certain conversations. That front conversation really felt good, and I think this Call of Duty one felt good too to talk about. It is something that concerns us, and I think it probably concerns you too. Let me know what y'all think about this.
Very indicative of how people feel about Call of Duty. It's
Yeah.
one person in the lobby taking it serious, and 3 people that think it's a goddamn joke. We trying to get the dub, god damn it.
I'm sorry. I'm fucking sorry, okay? I'm trying to have fun.
Listen, man, we all have our own way of playing. Play safe out there, y'all. I'm your host, Alan A.B. That's my other host,
J. Obama.
This is the Just Advice Podcast. If you are so kind enough, please go ahead and like, subscribe, comment. Make sure you go ahead and share this with your friends, please, because we definitely want to know what do your friends think? Have these conversations at home. Is appropriation, how far do we go when it comes to appropriation before it becomes mockery? When it comes to your lobbies online, are we only following the whites and the Asians? Do black people have the capability of leading? And
Meme 101.
let us know what you thought about. Let us know what you thought about Meme 101. Like, what when you guys think about memes, do you guys care where they came from? Do you guys ever dive in on these things? Do you want us to do more of these? Let us know in the comments. Hashtag it. And if you want to be part of the peanut gallery, you know what to do. Them peanuts in the fucking comment section, my nigga. Put them peanuts in the comment.
You know what? We may get Lil proud.
I don't want to know what that side of Twitter looks like. Listen, follow us on Instagram at
J. Obama.
J. Obama. That's JAYOBOMMA.
Like the fighter.
Just like the fighter. You can also follow me on IG. I'm Alan, ABALLAN_AB_.
Like you about to start the alphabet.
Yes, sir. Follow Rich Media. Shout out to Potterfy Studios here in Long Island. I'm so excited that we got to do something in my hometown. I'm happy that we can really do something for black people. And I'm not gonna lie, I mean that. Black people, minorities included, but we here. You know what I'm saying? If you're interested in doing any pods, make sure you send us a DM. Let me know what you guys want to do. We can talk about it. Is there anything else? Anything you want to promote before we head out? Anything else going on?
Oh shit! Right now, I mean everything is everything. You know, everything is everything. You know where to find me. I'm always throwing big on the side, right here. You know, there's a lot of other podcasts that have been reaching out for us to do shows. We are open to doing shows. We just our schedules are conflicting. So We are going to get to doing more shows. We're gonna get more coordinated.
We're gonna try to do more of these.
We're gonna get coordinated with doing other people's shows.
Other shows.
Yeah, people have been hitting us up to do their shows.
Yeah.
I have a lot of info also.
All right, cool. So we'll definitely we'll tap in with y'all. Also, we didn't mention follow our podcast at the number 4 Just Advice.
Yeah,
right?
that's it.
Number 4 Just Advice. Yeah. Oh, you can also follow Jay Obama at OnlyFans. If you follow his link tree.
No.
I'm sorry. No.
I got the great value version. I got fans only.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, he's on the only feed.
Look, we're gonna put the link in the comments. You guys, thank you for checking us out. It was in jail. Great episode.
Allegedly.
All right,
guys. Yeah.
Thank you for tuning in, y'all. Y'all have a good week. Peace.